Welcome back to another episode of the Educating the Reckless podcast with your host, Apollo P. And
No better, Nina.
if you are ready to be educated,
A day late. Sorry.
a day late, then class is in session. If you're recklessly ready to put your life on the line.
That is definitely not what you said last time.
I don't know what I said last time. All right. You understand? I'm not to say like I'm not enthusiastic about, doing the podcast and trying to figure out like a cool tagline. But I feel like a tagline will come eventually. So all the people that listen and, bear with me as I try to, work out the kinks.
Yes.
Or maybe I just might just say like, after you say that, Nina, I just might say, we back in this bitch, man.
Or we could go back to that episode. I mean, neither of us did that, so we're both idiots, but we could go back to that episode.
That's cool.
The week before last week and find out what it was.
All right. So what you been up to, Nina?
Honestly,
how's it been? How's life?
Not too much.
Yeah.
I celebrated my boyfriend's birthday on Saturday. And
I think I finally know what he looks like, yo.
I've showed you. Oh,
no, you never.
Oh, actually, I have something. I swear I showed you him before. I never showed you him.
You never showed me before. No.
Oh, so people keep asking me why I cover his face on social media. Number one, because I've posted him once before, and you guys are some fucking weirdos. Because like I have a business profile, right? So I can see who's sending my story, like how many times, not who's sending, but I can see how many times it's being sent.
Yeah.
And the very first time I had posted him, I literally had it up for 7 minutes and I had...
Oh, that's the one where you're kissing up on him all that.
Yeah. And I kid you not, 14 people sent it to other people. And I was like, you guys are fucking weird. I don't want any fucking evil eye or like, I only want good energy here. I don't want none of your fucking jealousy or problems or like none of that. So I'm like, whatever. So I deleted that. So then this time I'm like, obviously it's his birthday. I'm going to post him, but I'm still going to cover his face. And someone from an anonymous account who was not that anonymous because him and I both figured out exactly who it was, DMs me saying, so literally you can't see his face in my story, okay? It's literally blocked. And DMs me saying some shit about like, oh, I used to fuck him. Like, and I'm like, and like the way she typed it, I literally know exactly who it is. And he does too. It's one of his like psycho exes. But I'm like, I'm like, so I see this message and I send it to him and I'm like, yeah, this has you know who written all over it. And he's like, yep, definitely does, because this isn't the first time she's done it. She did before to a bunch of other girlfriends. She is literally crazy. She's probably listening to this. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past her. So if you're listening, have some balls and DM me from your real account. So yeah. Anyways, so that happened. But yeah, it was a cool celebration. Obviously birthdays, we have very high expectations for them and they don't always go as planned, unfortunately.
That's coming from the queen of disappointments on birthdays.
Yes, it is. It is. Yeah, so obviously that was also reiterated on this birthday as well.
It went left.
So yeah, birthdays are just so overrated. Didn't go left because of me, went left because people want to act stupid. But I mean, other than that, it was fun. I had a lot of fun. My sister made a really dope cake for him. I made a really cool Snapchat filter for him. I didn't know I had the Photoshop hands like that, and I guess I do. And yeah, it was cool. It was fun. And then other than that, I kind of just recuperated. I had then the next day on the Monday, I had my aunt's 70th birthday, and my little sister's birthday was the day after his birthday. So I had like my whole weekend was like birthday party, like, so it was good. I got to see my family, whole family hang out and stuff, which was nice because we haven't done that in a while. And yeah, that's basically all I did. How about you? You got distracted. Do you want me to keep talking and pretend like
No. I just have to make sure I put that on vibrate.
Oh, okay.
All right. So what I did was, man, I just worked. People, I'm out here moving, shaking, and popping, working, doing things behind the scenes.
Yes.
Doing that, and really saying to myself, having girl trouble like I usually do. Apparently I'm hard to read.
And you're gay.
Huh?
And your
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. No, I don't know why you brought that up. That hurts my feelings, man.
Sorry, he's kidding. He's kidding. It's a joke, you guys. He's not gay.
Yeah, so
What's the girl problems? Like, can we help you out?
no, cause
I'm a relationship expert now. Let me
I
help.
don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Let me
Oh,
help.
you get into one relationship and now you know everything, huh?
We've
Now
been
you
through a
know everything.
lot, okay?
No, it's uh, gr- a particular girl was trying to kick my back in. I thought she was joking up until today. I
Okay.
thought she was just being difficult and being funny and just
Is this
be a
someone I
little.
know too, or no?
No, you don't know her.
Okay.
I mean, I actually, to be honest, nowadays I don't know who you know.
Okay.
I don't know anymore. I don't even I don't follow these chicks on Instagram, so I'm not quite sure if we have mutual followers or not.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, man, she was trying to kick my back in, and then come to find out that I don't do what she's been used to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good
Oh,
way
you
or
come.
bad?
Oh, let's keep it. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 out. You come around me, I might not give you what you require. I might not satisfy that attention from you.
That's what I was gonna say, because you don't there's people who are like very focused on love and like put their everything into it.
Yeah.
Not that it's a bad thing, but then there's also people who are also more focused on other things. Not that that's a bad thing either, but everybody's different. And I feel like you're more of the latter. Like you focus on what you have to do before that, which is a good thing.
And then come around me. Yeah, and to be honest, it's not like one person. It's just she's just the one that's bold enough to call me out on it.
Mm-hmm.
For real, for real. And that's why I'm like, yeah, I dig her. She got nuts.
Okay, so you like her.
That's the type of girl I want to keep around.
Okay, hopefully she's listening to this. Do you get these girls to listen to the podcast? Like, we could grow our listenership since you're single and out there talking to girls.
Honestly,
I used to get guys that I talked to follow the podcast and listen to it when I was
no,
single.
you know what? Nah, not even, because I'm not even talking crazy yet, because I might start talking crazy. Until we get into the studio, the energy will be there. But I'm in my basement. I'm not like academics. I don't have the Henny in me, so the demon time won't come out. If the demon time is in person, when I'm in front of the mics, the camera's moving like that, I'm like, I might just go crazy. But right now, I'm like, it's cool. Like, none of these, chicks really get under my skin.
No, I just thought it'd be a good way to just, grow the brand without having to fuck them.
No.
Some people like fuck their way to their popular. This is easy. Just, hey, but well, mine was because they'd always ask, oh, no way, because it's in my bio. Like, you do a podcast. And I'm like, yeah, I do. You should check it out. And they're like, what are you guys talking about? Oh my God, that's so cool. Wow, cool. And next thing you know, they're all listening. And I'm like, yes. I don't know if they still listen. If you guys still listen, hey.
Nah, you get unfollow them and you have a boyfriend, right?
That's
a trend.
Do I have to unfollow them when I have a boyfriend?
No, they unfollow. Like, it's a trend on social media.
They still follow me.
It's like, you got a boyfriend? Fuck out of here, man.
They still follow me. I think some of them have unfollowed the podcast page.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I don't care.
Yeah. It'd be like that sometimes. But we're gonna grow this brand off on that titty. I can't even say the word. But we're gonna grow it.
What's new?
Through just good content and experiences. I might come back next week. I actually have some more other stuff up the sleeves. But I think I'll announce that next week or after next week.
Okay. Do I know about it?
Yeah, I think I had mentioned it to you, but I'm finally putting like wheels to motion now.
Okay.
Yeah, but also I'll probably come back. Well, one. I know we don't do relationship talks, but we might do that in the near future.
Okay.
In the near future, we might talk about like love and relationship.
Let's get my boyfriend on the pod. I'm joking. Totally.
Like I said, I think I know what he looks like now.
I'll show you afterwards.
No, I think I saw his Instagram page. He follows the page, right?
Oh yeah. Then you saw his Instagram page. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does follow the page, but his last picture is from like years ago.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's what he looks like. He doesn't look like anything like I thought it looked like.
Yeah. He looks a little older now from that picture that you saw. But
yeah. I thought he was gonna look like DMX with a beard, yo.
No. He has a beard, but it's not. No.
Is he bald?
No, he's not bald.
Oh, okay.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways.
All right. So let's get into I don't know where to start. I necessarily don't want to start. You know what? I'm gonna start with Nicki. This Nicki shit. It's kind of tough, man. That should have
Yeah.
been a quick bite news, but I don't know how I put it there. But this Nicki stuff right here, it's kind of tough. Only because when I read the headline and it said the judge permits whatever is Thomas Petty Kenneth Petty to be in the room where his child is giving birth. I looked at that.
Where his child is getting delivered, not giving birth.
Oh, all right, delivered. So he can't be inside the room?
No, you said where his child is giving birth. Nicki Minaj is not his child.
Oh, my fault. Oh, when his child is yeah. And I looked at the headline, and I looked at the headline and read the text, and I'm like, no, why this can't? I understand like he got charged with sex offender. He's a registered sex offender. But are you serious?
I guess
I gotta ask to be in the delivery room to see my child.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
that's how you know you're kind of just nasty.
Yeah, I get but Nicki Minaj stands by him.
I mean, I guess. Well, that's her husband, right? She's going to like at the end of the day. I've always been the kind of person who like, if I'm in a relationship with you or if I'm married to you, whatever, like I'm gonna have your back in public, but behind closed doors, I will correct you if I think you're wrong.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So she's not necessarily doing anything wrong on that part. It is, but then it is also viewed as wrong because it's like, he was charged and served time for raping someone, right?
Yeah, and some other.
I don't know. Either way, if that's who you pick and you stand by them, fine. If you pick them and you don't stand by them, then I'm gonna disrespect you because I'm like, you knew what you were getting into.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of just that's what I think.
Now those tweets that I saw from like weeks ago, them shits now starting to hit like a little different because they're hitting harder when I first read them, but like them shits is kind of real. Like you being dead ass.
Yeah.
So like you can't so. Technically, it seems you can't necessarily drop his kid off at school
and just pick them up and hang them by himself and shit. Like, he has to actually have permission in certain states, I guess, wherever he's a registered sex offender.
Fuck, yo.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks, but like, like I said, you know what you're getting into, right? Yes, you're gonna have your struggles and stuff, but if you know what you're getting into and you're committed to it, I respect it. If you know what you're getting into and you're not committed to it, I don't respect it. Because you knew what you were doing.
Well, in America though, I'm just gonna say like asterisk. In America, you could be charged as a sex offender if you get caught peeing on the side of a house.
Yes, I've heard about that too. Yes.
Yeah. So
nasty. Yeah.
Well, I do feel like that's
like yeah.
It's
not nasty like sex offender nasty, but it's like it's gross.
It's a terrible label to be labeled with because they'll see sex offender. But they'll never know what you did exactly, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I feel like that's for a lot of crimes too, right? Yeah. Like there's certain crimes that fall under a certain umbrella where it doesn't necessarily fit, but it's deemed that, and then it's like that's all that shows up on your Interpol or on your like whenever you're trying to fly, like stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
So, or when you're getting pulled over and stuff. So and no cop is gonna sit there and be like, oh, explain to me what happened here. Oh yeah, I believe you. No. It's not
So I nonetheless, it's kind of like if you get caught peeing on the side of the road, or if you get arrested for raping someone, you get hit with the same label, and that same label is going to hurt and hinder you regardless. So it kind of sucks. I just wanted to put that out there, just for some people who know or not. Yeah. All right. So quick question: do you feel like she made the right choice? You didn't.
I don't think she. Okay, I personally would have never made that choice. Yeah. So in that case, yes, but. I don't think she made the wrong choice, but I do think for her it was a matter of time. Like, oh, I'm getting old. Do I want to have kids? Oh, let me just go back through all my exes, the one that I couldn't get over or that I felt I had the best connection with, and just go back to them, kind of thing. I feel like she was kind of competing with people like Cardi B and stuff.
Do you really feel like that? Because I mean, I look at Nicki Minaj as she's the queen, but she's the modern day woman who wants to put off children because of her career. And now that, she feels like this is the right time to have children. She is the modern day woman personified.
No, I don't think so because of the timing of it all. Because she got into that huge fight with Cardi B and like everything ended, whatever happened at the Met Gala and stuff.
That's 3 years ago though.
Yeah, but no, so wait, listen. And then literally just after that, all of a sudden she's married. All of a sudden she's dating someone. Then all of a sudden she's married. Then all of a sudden she's having a baby. And that was because in that fight, I remember specifically, she called out Cardi B's kid. And that was the main reason Cardi was pissed. So it's like, she's jealous that everyone was taking Cardi's side on that because they were like, what the fuck? You said stuff about my kid. She's like, oh man, like, if I was just, you know, like Cardi B is so much more grown than me because she has all this. I'm not necessarily that's true, but like maybe this is what her thought process was. That's how I see it. And then, yeah, she's like, okay, time for me to grow up. And then decided to do it. Yeah. Do you think she picked the wrong person?
I was talking about this from, remember last year? Whenever we found out about him, I was like, why is the queen? And at the time, I called him a bum. I was like, why is the queen with this bum? She's the queen. She's supposed to be with someone with a little bit more, you know, status.
Yeah.
More to them, not this thug, this Rapscuffian.
Yeah.
But you know, as you grow older and as you start to maneuver through life, this probably the guy for her. She seems like the type of person that likes to be really demanding, and either you fall in line with her demands, or you are a person who are alpha male. You know, blow her back out. You know, not necessarily lead her. Allow her to be submissive, agreeable to your commands. Not submissive, agreeable.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
So, and all the time, it's not necessarily money. A lot of people might get it fucked up and talk about a man needs to have money, or this man needs to have money to, you know. Oftentimes, a lot of broke guys might get a lot more pussy dealing with women and stuff like that, have a lot more relationships. And oftentimes, you might see the guys who have a lot more money fucking it up.
Yeah.
You know, not being able to
hold it down, or get a
hold it down. Exactly. Some people get it confused. Sometimes all you really need is a alpha stance and some dick, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, well, I guess that's that.
Yeah.
You seen this video of Vado? Is it Vado or Vado? I don't watch Vado choking Tahiry.
Yeah. I was telling my mom.
Yeah, what show is this from again?
This is from
Marriage Boot Camp?
Yeah, Marriage Boot Camp. Apparently, there's only one married couple on there, and I forget the married couple, but the rest are just in a working relationship.
Okay.
Yeah, but this right here, how do I say this? Vado got caught up. He got caught up. But but Tahiry, from what all the news over since the time she broke up with Joe Budden up until now, she's got her ass beat a few times. You know, I remember one time she had there was a whole conversation about women getting beat up, and then someone brought up a stance by saying people usually care about domestic violence when it's done to a woman they deem as sweet, innocent, and doesn't bring it upon themselves.
Yeah. When
Tahiry got decked in the face or beat up by some gay guy backstage, it was at a club or maybe on a theater. The news was not covering her as if it was Rihanna or someone else.
Yeah.
And that says that, yes, people might say, no, don't victim blame women, but people only really want to take the side of the people who's like, she looks like she doesn't deserve it. But if you look like you deserve it by the general population, people might go, yeah, whatever, keep it pushing.
Which is fucked up, but we've also spoken before about how you, as a man or a woman, you cannot come at the opposite sex with the same type of aggression you would go at the same sex as, knowing that same sex person is going to fight you for whatever you are coming at them with, right? This goes for both men and women. A man can't come at me with the same type of aggression he's going to come at a guy friend at, not expecting me to punch him if he knows his guy friend would punch him for the same shit. Vice versa. You know what I mean? So I feel like that also like is just an important thing to remember too. Like when I get at people's tensions get high, but like you can't go at someone with that energy knowing that the repercussions for someone of the same sex would be the same.
The only time a guy can really hit a girl is if dude's gay, flaming gay.
Flaming gay. Yeah, exactly.
and then suddenly, it's weird because when you're flaming gay, it's like the masculinity just comes out your body.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
you could fight a man and you could fight a woman and be like, nah, he's just gay. He's just defending himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. that's fucked up. Where the gay men don't got no double standards. They're fluid. They're fluid, man.
Either way, though, like it is a scary clip to see. Like I will say that because like he literally looked like he tried. Yeah, he strangled her like with his both his hands, which is scary to see.
People were saying that you can only really take so much abuse until you get triggered,
snap.
right? Yeah. And we see this. We've always So before I say something else. You can only get so much abuse until you hit a breaking point. And he hit that breaking point. We don't know. We only see what we see.
Yeah.
There's probably more that happened behind the scenes and months and times is piling up. It got to it was like he started looking in the crib, this fucking bitch.
Yeah.
It just was like, and everything that he had that he was
pent up inside him. Yeah.
Yeah, he just purged it out and just wanted to strangle the hoe.
And I think what's crazy is like. Sorry.
Look at you, tired.
Sorry. If this is what happens on national TV, it's scary to think what goes on behind closed doors.
We don't know. We don't know. But she also said that this is like the first that happened.
Yeah.
So it had her startled. But apparently she was doing like other abuses. Like she was throwing Granny Smith apples at dudes.
I saw that. Yeah, she was.
Why would you do that? Why? What what if dude was like, and took an apple and licked it right in her jaw? Like I said, this story isn't as big because a lot of people look at Tahiry as like, why you egging this man on? Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Why are you doing all this extra? Why are you doing all this extra carrying on?
Yeah.
No,
for sure. That's definitely why. But
I mean, hey man. Well, and he also apologized. He said that he called himself a sucker. I mean, some people would agree. Because he just hit that he lost control.
Yeah. No, for sure. He definitely it was a crazy thing to see. But yeah, it makes me kind of scared to think about what goes on behind closed doors with them.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Are they still together? I mean, I'm pretty sure this clip is old.
Yeah, it's definitely old. Yeah.
It's kind of fucked up. He lost his brand deals to shit that happened months ago.
Yeah. But it's also so shit too, because when you're on TV, like even though it happened months ago and you might have just not passed it, you have to relive that trauma and then your emotions might come back, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's fucked up. You told me I was making a killing with the brands, but you told me shit I did months ago. I apologize for it. Months ago.
Yeah.
You told me if you really had some pull, you would have figured out I did that shit months ago and then dropped me from then. Let that shit fuck out of here. But all right, so Wiley, he apologized for his anti-Semitic comments.
Mm-hmm.
He said, well, in short, he was like, apologize because his words seem anti-Semitic, but he wasn't trying to.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to say they were actually anti-Semitic. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. And then there's like another video. Apparently, another video. He was saying there's people making fake tweets about him, where they're using commas and pauses, and he was like, I don't even write. I don't got good grammar.
That was not a good British accent.
I tried. I tried. And then there's another video. So apparently, the video that was out, there's another video that shows more of
the interview.
Yeah, more of the interview, and it shows more of I was like, oh, okay, a redeeming quality of him. I'm pretty sure he comes out redeeming inside the interview, but it was the clip that they took out was more redeeming of him. It was like, oh, okay.
So they tried to paint the opposite narrative.
Well,
with the actual interview they released without that deleted scene.
Yeah. So I'm not quite sure why. I guess the British media is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
They say American media is crazy, but the Expose or the Inquirer over in the UK, man, they were taking crazy shots at Meghan Markle, calling her baboon and all of that.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know.
Remember?
But I'm not surprised though, because it's Europe.
Yeah, they're fucking racist.
They're rooted in racism. Yeah, not surprised.
Does anyone ever find it kind of strange that how the European white man conquered the whole world, right? But you go to London, England, and you can't have a gun. It's like, oh, this is that sad barbarianness that you have called a gun. We don't do that over here.
They got scared that other people would learn how to
Yeah.
handle them better than they could.
Yeah, you don't find that kind of, it's weird. It's like they conquered the whole world shooting people, and then you come over here and they're too stuck up to have a gun.
Maybe they realized the power that it would have, and if they gave it to somebody who had more power than they did and they didn't know, then they're screwed.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
So that's Wiley. I think this might be the end of what we thought last week. We thought a race war is going to break out, but I don't know if that's going to happen anymore.
Yeah.
No one else is picking up the mantle of trying to address Jewish people in a disrespectful way anymore.
Yeah.
Nick Cannon has apparently gone on an apology tour. Can't stop apologizing.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. That anti-Semitic label, that shit could really hurt his career, right?
For sure.
So
I don't think this is gonna stick with Wiley though.
You know what? Wiley, I don't think it will. I
don't think it will. So
yeah.
Good. Him.
I hope so. What do you think? What do you think is gonna happen in terms of? I mean, last week we were talking about anti-Semitic stuff and how Nick Cannon said this and I guess turned on a chip in a lot of people's head about
yeah.
Now that everything's cooled down, both parties, both like Nick Cannon, Wiley apologized. Where do you think people will go with this conversation?
I think people are still going to keep it. I think this will actually be the next. Whenever police brutality gets conquered with Black Lives through Black Lives Matter, I think this will be the next thing that they want to conquer.
Jewish? What?
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, no, like, because how they're saying like Jewish people are the ones in power.
Yeah.
No, like, because they're saying Jewish people. They're saying Jewish people are the ones in power and stuff. I feel like they're gonna want, like, these statements are getting that chip in that people's head, right?
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna try to bring this now to the forefront as well and be like,
oh,
we've conquered this issue, but now you guys need to know that this is also another another thing, and it's like a new kind of thing that they're going to talk about and stuff. That's what I think.
Police brutality, white supremacy, and then they're going to attack on the Jewish community in power. Come on, bro.
That's attack. I think they're going to bring awareness to these same statements that Nick Cannon and Wiley have put out.
Yeah.
That's what I think is going to happen.
Oh man, I honestly, I don't know that many Jewish people, but I haven't met any Jewish people who intentionally done me anything wrong.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah. Well, but you can meet people from any race who've intentionally done wrong. So
and I have no type of disdain towards that community, anyways.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I do know that they've gone through a lot, and like I said before, they hold people accountable when they slight their community. So that's one thing I do respect about them. But am I going to say that they are in power? No, I'm not. I'm actually going to say that maybe if there's a small percentage of them that are actually in a very coveted spot in society, but I do feel like the mass of them are probably living in middle class or maybe up below the poverty line.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand on that, just like every other group.
Yeah. Well, I guess we will see what happens.
Yeah.
Talk about your friend.
Hey, my friend, this is my guy. This is my guy. Oh, shit, what the fuck?
Oh, wow, that's what you get.
Oh, and also I watched as TED point. I watched a bit of the live stream between Adam. You know about Adam 22?
Yes.
And Academics, because Academics felt like Adam 22 has been kicking his back in on some sneak dissing shit, and so I watched. The live stream was 4 hours. I didn't watch 4 hours of it. I came through.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you watched the 4.
Come on, stop playing with me, man. I'm riding with Act, but
fuck Academics, bro. I will flat out diss him. Fuck Academics. Like,
I'm riding with Act, man. I fuck with Act, but and I like Adam 22 too. But when I'm gonna make this brief because it's not even on here. But when I heard Academics talking about how Adam 22 was kicking his back in slightly, interviewing the girls that Academic has slept with, or talking to
God,
people.
I want to know what they say. Like, is he as much of a loser as we all think he is?
I think no. All right, so for people who don't really watch a lot of Academic or never took the time to watch his Twitch stream, what he does is he allows for that I'm that nerd in the basement narrative to run, because he's not trying to necessarily fight it, because it's funny. It's funny, and I think it's
Gets
more
him
of a
clout.
yeah. Because the thing about it's more funny to say like I'm in my mama's basement rather than I'm actually making millions of dollars. Like, because to think about it, it's easier just to say yeah I'm living in my mama's basement than to prove you I'm making millions of dollars, buying my mama a house, buying all the cars and clothes that I want. It's think about it. If I'm making money and people are saying, nah, I live in my mom's basement, I'm broke, and I'm actually making money, am I really going to go out my way to show you that I'm making money? That's stupid.
Yeah.
At that point, it's like now I'm really trying to. I'm not a rapper anyway, so that's what rappers do. They try to project to allow you to be influenced to think that they're much bigger than they are. But nonetheless, they had a live stream, and then I thought that at the end of it, they would be on some better terms. But no, he was talking crazy about Adam 22's girlfriend, man. Talking crazy. Well, not talking crazy. He was just bringing up the fact that a couple years ago, they were on a Twitch stream together, and then Lena, she said that she had a train run on her. That shit was crazy.
Well,
and okay. Question: when you're dating, do you feel like a man should ask the girl that he's talking to if she ever had a train run him? You think it's appropriate?
I think you should be very open when you're dating someone, because if you lie, you're going to get caught.
You think it's appropriate? Like I should yo.
You don't have to like if it comes up in conversation, but like don't make it an interview. Like you know what I mean? Like if it comes up in conversation, like my boyfriend knows everything, because like I told you guys, I did not think I was going to like him at first. I actually was trying to get him away from me. And I told him a bunch of stuff. I was like, wow, like I didn't, not that I've done anything crazy, but like, you know what I mean? Like I told him you like, you don't necessarily tell a person about everything. And I just told him everything because I was like, I don't give a fuck about it. Like if he asked me a question, I told him. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like you can judge me if you want, but like I also know who you are too. And I think that was actually best because we literally know everything about each other.
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing.
So yeah.
All right, so let's get back to the topics.
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm not making no interview. So back to the topic. So the internet is, I don't know. It only really seemed like it was hot for like about 24 hours.
I didn't see this at all.
Yeah, so I think it was like only hot for 24 hours. And the fact that you didn't see it means it wasn't necessarily much.
But when did it happen? If it happened on Saturday, I wasn't on my phone.
Sunday.
Okay, then
Sunday or Monday, because he dropped a new video the same day that thing came out. Sunday or Monday. And when that came out, I watched the video, and I don't know if he was really taking shots. He was just stating the facts, because a lot of rappers have died. Let's just keep it 100. He was saying, your rappers dissing me from hell and shit, getting shot in the face and shit, getting kicked in the face and shit. Because they're saying Pop Smoke got shot in the face. Did he get shot in the face?
I don't know. I never heard that information until I saw this on the page.
Yeah, like I'm saying, I'm not quite sure if he did.
Who is saying that he got shot in the face? Like, is it in a report or fans are just speculating?
No, I don't know. I don't know if the autopsy said he got shot. I thought he got shot in the body.
Yeah.
Well, I've never looked into the detail of where he was particularly shot. Pop Smoke, but he said they're saying shot in the face and shit, and they're just assuming Pop Smoke was shot in the face. And then he's also said kicked in the head and shit. Nipsey
was kicked. Yeah.
Nipsey was kicked in the head by Eric Holder. So they're saying his words and they're attributed to Pop Smoke because Pop Smoke had quote unquote didn't diss him. He was just, they took a clip from him from a video and they put out the beginning of I forget what song. Was it Gangsta?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
They put it in the clip, and then they just attribute to saying that they're dissing Tekashi from hell or from the afterlife. And so people are just thinking that he's taking shots at Pop Smoke and stuff. But he was like, the whole thing came around as like, yo, I have security because I'm not trying to go out like your favorite rapper, just dead and shit. he has a point. Even R.I.P. FBG Duck. He recently died yesterday. You know,
he has a point, but I do think he's like, because of who he is and the kind of person he is, I do think he's definitely trying to diss Pop Smoke and Nipsey. Like, I don't think he gives a fuck. So I definitely do think it's shots fired for sure. Just because of the nature of who he is as a person.
I mean, truth be told, when it comes to Nipsey didn't give a fuck about him. So I mean, if someone doesn't respect you or doesn't like you, and if that energy is reciprocated, then even if you die today, it's fuck you tomorrow.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not batting the eye if you die.
Yeah. Well.
Keep it a buck. I don't think Eric Holder cares a fuck. He took a life. He was like, I don't really care. He tried to disrespect me.
Yeah. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he knows it's not worth it. Who knows?
Yeah. You think the hip hop community is going to be concerned about this? Or?
No, because nobody's talking about it anymore. I think everyone's trying to stop talking about him so he can just go away.
Nah, he got real fans. He's not going away.
Yeah, we know.
He got real fans. So allegedly, Tory Lanez was deported. I don't know if this was like a quick up and down. It was
quick. It lasted for a couple hours, and then it was confirmed not true. Yeah.
Jasmine Brand put that out there. Like they put their name on the line for this.
Yeah, they did, and it was not true.
Yeah.
Which we later saw proof of, because I don't know if you saw. I didn't get a chance to put it here. Did you see the video of him wilding out in the McDonald's in Florida?
Was he wilding? I thought he was playing with his dog.
Yeah, I didn't really know what he was doing, because like he was looking at the dog, but he's like jumping up and down like a toddler, and like it looks like he's yelling or making faces or something. I don't know what he was doing, but I saw that video and I was like, whoa. So obviously he didn't get deported. And then they've already kind of started to like get him out of here. Like Kalani dropped, so she had to track Can I on her album with Tory. And then after the shooting happened, she was releasing the deluxe. I think it's already been just put out like last week or something. And she's releasing the deluxe, and she's like, just for transparency, I did take his verse off the deluxe. It's going to be replaced with a new verse. It's too late. She specifically said it's too late to take it off the original, so she would have if she had the chance. And she's like, and like how the music video was about sex workers, but she's like, yeah, he's not included in that either. So he's already trying to get him out of here. And she told people, like, if you don't agree with me, then like don't be my fan, because I stand with women and whatever. And yeah, so that's kind of started. I guess, I don't know, do you think that should be starting right now? Do you feel like it's a little too soon? Do you feel like he needs to speak? Like, what do you think?
Like I said, like I usually try to have this stance. I don't necessarily go tribalism. I don't hop on the next thing that's just moving. So I mean, like she said, that's her stance. That's her brand, right?
Yeah.
She just might as well go with the brand. That's what's going to make her money. That's what's going to put a roof over her head. She got to appease those type of people. It's like, fuck it, I'm with the women. Even if it comes out to say, yo, Meg was capping about the whole thing and that the story doesn't seem like necessarily what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think people are going to necessarily hate Kalani for doing that. It's like, yeah, that's her brand.
I feel like they might.
Yeah.
But I like, don't get me wrong. I do feel bad for Megan that this has happened to her, from what I know. Like from this story.
All right. Let me put this monkey in the rinse. I was listening to a few podcasts. She said she got shot in the foot. You know your foot's all bone, right?
Yeah, and she's saying it didn't hit any bones or tendons. Did it get hit in a toe? Oh, but your toes have bones too. I don't know. From what so let me say this. From the story we have right now, I feel bad for Megan. However, I personally feel as though something is missing. I really want Tori to come out and speak.
Yeah, broken bones.
Like, I just want to know what's going on here. Like just talk to us. Like, I wish I could just.
I think, what part of the foot did she get hit? Did she get hit in her heel?
But your heel, but then you have like that.
Like that.
But she said it didn't hit tendons either. It didn't hit anything.
Why she said she even got shot in the foot? She
got shot on both feet, by the way, both.
Why she should have just stayed with the narrative? Yo, you know what? I think the world would have loved her more if she didn't say nothing.
Yeah, maybe, or maybe
she said nothing. If she kept it solid on some, like, I'm not saying shit. I stepped on glass. I kept pushing. And she came on, just twerking and doing all that stuff.
But like I said, I think she wants to come out and speak for women who face abuse, right? I think that's what it is. Because that's also a part of her brand, is like feminism and like being that independent woman and like like all that kind of stuff, you know? So I get that sense, and I do feel bad about it, but I just want to know the rest. Like, I know something is missing. I want to know the whole story. I really do. I want details.
Yeah, the fact there's no
Very
broken
curious.
bones is pretty
I'm
curious
just
to
like,
me.
I'm just sad, also sad though about Tory getting like, he's already getting canceled, and like,
Yeah.
just like, we waited
All right.
so.
Hey man, Brampton's a beautiful city.
Okay. I don't
uh,
necessarily.
Drake is beefing with Movado. What's up with that?
Yeah, I saw that on social media. I am not going to front and pretend like I understood anything Movado was saying in his song. Something about him, Drake trying to be a yard man and he'll get killed. Something like that. I don't really know. But Drake allegedly in that one something freestyle,
Oh, with the heady one?
Yeah, heady one freestyle. Because apparently he tried to get Movado on a song at some point. Something, I don't know, something stupid. And then Drake alluded to the whole like gully side and was like, oh, you know, you let the bridge burn. You know, I saw Movado once. Like, actually, the first day I met my boyfriend, me and my boyfriend saw Movado at a Chinese restaurant downtown.
What was he doing in Toronto?
He was eating. His whole gang was there. My boyfriend was like, yo, that's Movado. I'm like, how do you know? He's like, his shirt
You have
says
the
Gully
concert?
Gang. And then he asked him and he's like, are you Movado? He's like, yeah, man. And then he's like, oh, cool. That's literally, how fucking weird is that? The first time we meet, we see Movado in a restaurant.
Chinese restaurant?
Yeah, what's it called? I can't remember. But anyways, yeah. So basically, yeah, that's kind of what happened, and now they're beefing. I guess I don't know. I don't think Drake is going to continue this, because I think
Drake got beef with everyone in every continent. It looks like
literally.
you got beef with people in America. You got beef with people in Canada. You got beef with people in the UK. You got beef with people in Jamaica.
Yeah, he doesn't care. That's how you know he runs the world. Oh, the restaurant's called New Ho. That's what it's called. I remember now.
You know where I'm gonna bring my new hoes?
They have a really good spicy lobster. But yeah, so that happened. And then, oh, did you see this thing? So this hip hop producer JW Lucas.
Yeah. I saw it. I didn't look too deeply into it. He just said he had said something crazy on Twitter. Oh, we're not gonna say something crazy. Yeah.
He's saying like, how do you expect not to? He said basically, how does she expect not to be? She knows what she signed up for because allegedly he was claiming that the police report says that drugs were being passed through her house, so she should know what she signed up for. Which
so
obviously,
she was a dirty cop or something. Well, she was a cop. What was she?
No, I don't know what it was, but the police report was corroborated or
No. I keep on seeing pictures of Breonna Taylor in uniform. Was she a cop?
I don't know if she was a cop, but she was some sort of authoritarian.
Oh, she was a dirty cop? That's crazy.
I don't know, but either way, regardless of what he said about that, whether or not that's true, like, let's take it back again. We've made the point before that James, I think his name was James, the white guy who shot up the church with killed 9 black people, got to go to the drive-thru in Burger King after he did that and then went to jail.
I know what you're talking about. I forget his name though. It's not James.
I forgot his name. It starts with a J though, I think. I
No,
don't know.
it's not James. No.
But yeah, so there's that. And then yeah, basically Tamika Mallory, she pretty much like went in on him and he was just like trying to defend himself the whole time. I would be a better leader at Black Lives Matter because I can see like you guys want unity, but you're not willing to, like, he was saying a bunch of crazy shit. And I'm just like, bro, like
sometimes objectively, because I like to hear all sides, right? I like to hear what people have to say, their perspective on certain things. Objectively, oftentimes, what the people usually say, sometimes the people from the outside can help guide what's really going on.
Yeah, but with this one, I didn't like his intentions. Just seemed aggressive and very like, I know best because I'm a white man kind of thing. So Jack Harlow has already denied his credit for his popular song "What's Poppin'" because JW Lucas produced that. Yeah,
brand new cost just hopped in.
Wow. Yeah, so that's pretty much that. You want to get into quick bite news?
Yeah, let's get so Kanye submits his paperwork for a presidential ballot for New Jersey. What happened?
He actually withdrew it this morning.
This morning? I didn't even see that.
I saw it early this morning. I forgot to put it down. Sorry.
All right. Grime rapper Solo 45 gets 24 years in prison for raping 4 girls.
Yeah. Ew. I saw this and I read the details. This guy's a sicko. He waterboarded people. I had to Google what that means.
Oh yeah, that's when you put them in the water and no,
you put a towel over their face, a cloth over their face, and you dump water on their nasal passages and their mouth. Like he literally got off on inflicting pain on women, and he would just tell them it's rough sex, but like he's literally trapping them, and like his fantasy is rape. This is disgusting, like literally disgusting.
Yeah, he's not gonna have a good time in UK prison.
No, who the fuck has sex with someone trying to suffocate them? Why does that turn? That's so weird. So
there's a thing called audio asphyxiation. I'm choking while coming type of shit. Or jerking off while choking yourself. Some weird shit. People, man, humans are. There's a lot of humans that are. That's why we have so much things like BDSM and to be honest, sex is really supposed to be vaginal. But you know, we got some anal in there. We got some oral in there, and then shit just went left.
People just started experimenting, ass eating, like all of it.
Yeah, and all that type of stuff is, I forget the word. I forget the biblical word for like fellatio and all that type of what's that called when someone's
I don't know what you're trying to say right now.
Forget the word, but they labeled Kobe that when he did that little thing with the girl in the ass.
I don't know what I don't know.
Oh, fuck it, never mind.
Okay.
RB Kobe though. I'm sorry to bring this up.
Yeah. Anyways.
All right. Go.
Frank Ocean's little brother Ryan passed away in a car crash. He was only 18 years old.
Sodomize. That's what it is. Sodomize.
Oh.
Sodomy. That's what oral sex is. Sodomy and anal. That's all sodomy.
Oh. Yeah. So his car hit a tree and it split in half and it blew up in flames. And
RP to that young man, Ryan.
Yes.
That's honestly not. That's honestly not good.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. He's gonna take some time to really recover. Hope he does something to, you know.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be hearing from him.
I wasn't expecting any music from him anyways.
I think he might be done.
I thought he was out of here for a long time ago.
No, I think he might be done now for real.
Yeah.
Azealia Banks shaved her head bald like Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah.
Ellen DeGeneres might be ending her show after mistreatment allegations and racism allegations. The end.
Yeah. They're trying to get Ellen out of here, man.
They really are, but celebrities are sticking up for her. Kevin Hart, Terry Crews, Katy Perry.
I see why Kevin Hart, because she took him in during his apology tour as well when he did the gay comments. Mm-hmm. And Terry Crews, that's his platform because he's being rejected by the Black community.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we'll see what happens with Ellen.
Yeah.
Time for social issues.
How much time we got? Yeah, we got some time.
16 minutes. Yeah, so we have time. Okay, start it off.
All right.
Do you want me
I don't do that one. Let's do this one.
Okay.
G Hober, he launches a mental health initiative to help young Blacks, which I find very cool. More than cool. I find very it's a good step. It's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, I think it definitely is. And I think it's definitely going to help because he's saying growing up in Chicago and stuff, he has a lot of past traumas and things he needs to work through. Mm-hmm. And I think at a pivotal age in your life, this is available to people up to the age of 25, I think. Mm-hmm. And I think that's really good because think about it. Like, let's say if you're growing up in Chicago, growing up in the streets, and then you hit your 20s and you're like, I don't want to be in the streets anymore. I want to make that transition to a legitimate lifestyle.
Exactly.
That might be really hard on you mentally as well. It's not going to be easy. So, you know, like, I think it's really good to have that there to kind of help them.
Man. Oftentimes trauma is called demons. I'm fighting my demons. Yeah. But I think G Herbo this is a great step, but more than this just being a great step, you got to fight against stigma, and there's a lot of stigma against mental health. And I hope that this initiative, he's able to figure out a way of dismantling that stigma that's already there. Because growing up, you got to remember him as a 16-year-old kid in the trenches, probably going to look at this
as
initiative
unmasculine.
I'm asking them, or they might be just like, what that nigga G Herbo talking about? Fuck it, I'm in the trenches. Fuck, I need
Trying to
money.
make themselves
I
look
need
more
money.
masculine.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Talking about mental health, man. My mama got no food. I'm trying to get the bread.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people trying to kill me out here talking about mental health, man. Take me out the hood, man.
Yeah.
The thing is, you got to understand, like, he has to figure out a way. And it's tough because you're battling more than one thing, right?
Yeah,
This
for sure.
and he's mental, you know what I mean?
It's hard for sure. I think there is going to be a stigma around it that makes it extremely difficult for people to actually go through with it. But I do hope that stigma is lessened because it's a celebrity who's doing it.
Exactly.
A rapper that they look up to. Yeah, you can skip that next one.
Okay. What about the grandparent? This is real quick. Actually, no, fuck that. With this social issue. Virgil Abloh. This is the hot topic. Hold on, how do I say this right? Is Virgil Abloh a liability to the black community, man?
Bro, this guy, like,
he's a demon. He's a demon.
The sweaters are so ugly. They look like something you get at Walmart.
He's a demon.
$400.
Just for the brand, for some that says Black Lives Matter. Oh, not to say that
ugly ass text. It's not that the saying is bad. It's the text, the design, like all of it. It's literally a Gildan hoodie that someone took to Walmart and was like, print this on the shirt for me. Cool. $400.
Someone was saying Virgil Abloh is a better scammer than Hush Puppy. I believe that shit too. Yeah. I'm like, he finessed mad people into just buying clothes, overpriced clothes. I'm not saying overpriced. Yes, it is overpriced. Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Prada, Birkin, them shits is overpriced as well.
Mm-hmm. But like this
am I about to shit on because he's black? Am I about to do that?
You're shitting on because he's
black? Am I shitting on because he's black?
No, because think about it. I'm not saying all of his stuff is ridiculously priced. Like those Jordan Off-White sneakers that just came out, the nude ones are pretty cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of things that are actually nice that he has. But it's when it's like ugly shit like this that literally looks like you could make it in Walmart, then it's like, I'm going to call you out on it. Like I swear I think it was Gucci. They dropped something really ridiculous too once that I was like, what the fuck is this? I literally could get a dupe at Walmart. I've seen the dupe at Walmart before I saw it at Gucci. Yeah. So, yeah, that's how I feel.
Is it time to get Off-White out of here?
No, it's just time for Virgil to stop trying to fucking capitalize ridiculous over extensively. I can understand if you can say $40, fine, because that is a little pricey for like that sweater for a specific cause. I can understand if you're going to donate the $400 sweater. Let's say you're going to donate $300 of the $400 to bailout funds. Fine, I'll be with you there. But if you're just charging $400 for this Gildan sweater, nuh-uh.
Is Virgil Abloh a culture vulture?
Can he be a culture vulture if he's black? It's his culture.
He's both. You saw when he did the Pop Smoke. I bought that shirt as well. I hope it comes though. Hey, man, they're trying to get Virgil out of here, man. Yeah, he has a white wife. They don't like that.
Oh, I didn't know his wife was white.
Yeah, they don't like that. They call it. Well, I swear one of his kids is Gray.
Gray?
Like that's his name. No, not Gray. Like his name is Gray, and it was like, and people were making fun. It was like, yeah, that seems like a great name for a kid. Gray. Yeah, Virgil Abloh's a demon.
If that's true and that's actually why he named it, then I'll say yeah. Like
that might not be the. Actually, I don't know, but
if it's true, he's fetishizing.
Yeah. This guy's a demon. He's a scammer. He's also Ghanaian, so maybe that's another thing. That's just me being wild with the shots. I was shooting out the hip with that one. All right, so this is another one. This video went viral. We didn't talk about the other one last week. The video with the whole mama getting in the back seat and the girlfriend getting.
I saw that too. Yeah.
Can Can we?
Yeah,
Yeah. We're late anyways. Let's give them some extra tea.
Yeah.
But let's talk about this one first. The video of this girl going viral, or this video going viral of this man gifting his girlfriend a DNA test of their child, right?
Yeah.
And she thought it was like some expensive shit.
Yeah.
And when she comes out to find out that it's a DNA test of the child, she first off doesn't take accountability. She says, "Why would you do this?"
Yeah, and on this day.
Yeah, on this day.
Because it was her birthday.
Imagine being 9 months pregnant. Imagine doing that. Like, I'm not quite sure. On her birthday, and also saying, where were you gonna go? Are you gonna kick us out? Mm-hmm. And so this really brought up a good conversation of, should a man get a DNA test during the time that his child is born?
If you don't believe the child is yours, number one, you shouldn't be having children with this person. And number two, yes, get the DNA test. That's what I think. I do think this video is fake, though.
Oh, yeah, I do too.
I think it was fake. But like, yeah, I really do feel like if you don't believe that kid is yours, you shouldn't be having kids with that person. Like, you should trust the person you're gonna fucking have kids with. And then get the DNA test if you really want to find out the truth. Exactly. I have no problem with that. I'm sorry, when I get pregnant, if my husband's asking for a DNA test, I'm gonna be offended, but go for it.
Yeah. I think so. What I was reading on the internet, there's certain states, I'm not quite sure, I didn't look into it too much about Canada, but there's certain states in the United States where before you sign the birth certificate, they ask you if you want to have a DNA test. Which I find as that is a great thing, because apparently in certain states of America, once you sign the birth certificate, you are now legally entitled to take care of that child. So that's why where you see certain instances where man is taking child of a kid that's not biologically his, because he signed the birth certificate, which made him,
You know what this made me think of? Have you ever seen, it's on some UK YouTube hip hop thing. Have you ever seen Shiro's Story?
I saw Shiro's Story. I think I saw Shiro's Story 3.
That's what, okay, you gotta see 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Because they're all like, it's a huge story. You guys have to watch this. They're 10 minutes each, so 30 minutes. It's really good. And like that's literally what this is, but like it has so many plot twists and turns, and like it's crazy. You guys have to watch it. Yeah, that's what
I know how number 3 ends. Yeah, because I watched it a long time ago.
Yeah, you got to watch 1 and 2, because that's where you're gonna be like, holy shit, like this is insane.
So yeah, so in situations like that, get a DNA test, man. Don't shy away. I feel like every man should know de facto if that is their child or not, because there's one thing about your girlfriend, cheating on you and you not never finding out, but there's another thing of raising another man's kid.
Yeah, exactly. For sure. So that car video, you want to explain that?
I thought that was fake as well, but
I didn't watch the full thing. I just saw like a couple seconds and I'm like, okay, I get
I don't think that shit was real. So this car video that went viral over the internet like 2 weeks ago, it started off with a man pulling up to his girlfriend, or his wife actually, and his mom was in the passenger seat. And so the wife was like, "You're not going to move in the back? You're not going to go to the back? Why are you always in the back? Or why are you always in the front? I'm his wife. I should be right there in the passenger, right beside my husband. You should go to the back." And then the two women were bickering, and it just went on like that. That's all I watched.
Yeah. People were then asking, obviously, like, what's the order when you're sitting in a car? There is one key thing that people are missing out on here. You can hear the girl say it's her car.
Yeah, that's her car.
So if that's the case and it's her car, she should be driving. Mom, stay where you are. Since husband already got out the car, go to the back. I'm personally not one of those people who's really pressed about whether or not I'm in the passenger, in the back, in the middle. Even when I was a kid, I was never pressed like, oh, shotgun. Like, no, I was never like that. Yeah. So like for me, it's not a big deal. Like I've been in the car with my boyfriend's mom and she tells him to go to the back and me to like, and like neither of us have an issue with it though, because we're just like, okay, whatever, like, So like it's literally not a big deal to me. If it's your car you're driving, like if you already picked up your mom first and she's in the front, I'm not gonna tell her to get out and go to the back.
Yeah.
It just depends who you got first.
That's my whole thing too. That's what I usually go by. Is like who came in the car first.
Yeah.
Like when we're dealing with adults, like.
Yeah. Like I think people are extra when they're like, oh no, I should be here and I should like, bro, whoever got in first, stay there. Why are you gonna make people get up and get out?
And that's another thing. You have an ego about where you sit in the car, like.
You clearly have some confidence issue.
Yeah. And I remember I would ask my friend. Like, I remember my guy friends would do this with girls that they just getting pussy from, not even committed. And yo, bro, you can go to the bathroom. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I got
my own car, but fuck you.
Yeah, I'm not really like I've never really been bothered by that shit, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, bro. Like I'm not going. Whatever. Yeah, and I can't be with a girl who would be thinking like that.
Yeah, it's that's a little like, because then that makes me think like, what else does she think like that way?
Yeah. Like practicality. One person, I thought the rule was who's ever bouncing out the car first, they go in the front.
I just go by whoever got in first stays where they are, and then you guys just get in the following order from there. That's what I just go by.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Yeah, that's
I'll sit in the back, man. I'll sit in the back. Just give me some leg room. That's all. Whoever's going to be sitting in the passenger, and I'm right beside the passenger. Let me get some leg room, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So this last thing, there's a debate you posted from Twitter about people asking.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah. This one, actually, I was laughing. I'm not quite sure if you have that same type of, energy towards this, but I read this and I felt amused.
Yeah.
Because I real life do this. I real life do this. So I didn't think it was much of a conversation. But,
yeah, me neither.
I guess everyone lives different. I
think Americans in general live very differently, because keep in mind, all of this we're getting is from America.
Yeah, this is from America.
So yeah.
Yeah. All right, so here it's a story.
Break it down. Break it down.
It's a story. So one person on Twitter by the name, I'm not gonna say their name.
Yeah,
I'm not trying. Yeah. So they posted a picture, 3 pictures of like your very cute coupley things, in a cave, balloons, kissing on like a very clear
tropical beach. Yeah.
It looks like Santorini, Greece to me, if you ask me.
Okay, yeah.
And then the caption was, or the tweet was, how long do you gotta date someone before you take a vacation? And so that's so cute. Everyone's talking about vacation and stuff like that. And then a dude replies back, as long as she takes to save up her portion for the trip or of the trip. And
people
I looked at that. That looked like facts. Where could this go wrong?
Yeah.
But no, this is Twitter. Everything goes wrong. if you don't like bananas, you might they're gonna get you the fuck
up out of here. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, or if you do like bananas and your guy is like, yo, bro, look at this glizzy gobbler. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. And so I thought this was regular stuff, right? And then someone else replies from that and says, I'm not sure how you have an issue with this if you're a grown woman, you know, because a lot of people were having some issues with it. Look, what are you talking about? You're a grown woman. You're supposed to be getting to the bag. You're not talking about, you don't know how to go 50-50.
Yeah.
You don't know how to pay for your own flight and go half on the hotel, But just one woman that took the mantle. I'm not sucking dick on a pause. I'm not sucking dick on a vacation I paid half for. I lost all my energy reaching in my wallet. Sorry. Oh! Where's she going? Not sucking no dick on vacay.
Literally went in.
You not sucking no dick on vacay? Come on, that's petty.
That's petty. Literally. And then the next girl says, men's fixation on half-assing women is so trash. Half on the rent, half on vacation. You're going to get half my sexual potential too. I'm only nasty when I don't have to pay for shit.
Oh my God. When I read that, I was like, what?
So now you're equating your sexual being to a financial.
Hey, yeah. It's and under those tweets, I liked them, but I didn't take no screenshots. But someone was like, so, now you confirm that you have a price. What's your price?
Exactly. That's exactly what it sounds like. And then this other person saying, I paid half. We're clearly on vacation as friends. I'm using what energy I have left to find men to bring back to our room.
God damn, when I saw that.
But then they didn't pay for your vacation either. So how does that make any sense?
They didn't pay for anything at all. You didn't even show up with them.
Exactly. Like, I don't know. What do you think about this?
Like I said, I was amused. I found this all funny. But truth be told, there's probably women out here reading this and now going like, and now taking it seriously. Like, yo, maybe I gotta find a guy who's really doing this. And then there's other tweets that's talking about, hey man, you might find a guy who won't let you lift a finger. You know, just the bag's different. I mean, there's people out there who got money who want to throw it on people. There's people
who don't have money and still want to throw it on people. There's people who like it's. You know what? This is my thing. Number one, let me start off by saying this.
Yeah.
I will pay for my vacation and I will still suck your dick and have sex with you. Like, that's literally the dumbest thing because it's like. I just don't understand it. So for example,
I'm using that clip as well. Yeah, you got me last year. I'm using that shit. I'm using that shit. I'm using that.
But you gotta make sure you put in brackets she has a boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Next thing you know, I'm getting DMs. Okay, let's go on vacation here.
Yeah, you got me with that patient, man. But
but basically, like, yeah, my thing is this. It's like, for example, like COVID unfortunately hit when my boyfriend and I were really starting to like take off whatever, right? So we couldn't go on like a vacation, which we had plans to, but we did like a small trip like Niagara Falls. We've done just like Airbnbs in the city, whatever, for long weekends and stuff like that, right? I always go half. This is my thing. If I want to have a future with you, do I want you to waste your money financially when we're trying to build something together? That does not make sense to me to be at your throat. You pay for every single thing. You pay for all of our dates. You pay for all of my gas. You pay for all of this, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, to me, that doesn't make sense if I'm trying to build a future with someone. Like, I want us both to be able to just like pay what we have to pay and still be able to build ourselves up financially for the future or whatever the future holds. Like, I'm not trying to just gimmick your way, like my way through your money. You know what I mean? That's never been my thing. And I just think it's funny, like on a first date, yes, if you're asking me on a first date, I will require you to pay, which is exactly what I did to this guy. But now that we've been together, stop laughing. I go half. Don't get me wrong, special occasions and stuff, like, yeah, every now and then he'll pay and stuff too for both of us, but it can't be every single time. I'm sorry. Like, realistically, when you're actually dating someone, he's not going to pay every single time. And you can't expect that either. I just don't see, especially if you're trying to be like this, if you're trying to get rid of gender if you're especially one of those people who are trying to get rid of gender norms and like be one of those people who are like, I guess like a modern day woman, you can't be out here doing that. Doesn't make sense. Anyways, that's my thoughts on it.
My thoughts on it is my thoughts on it is let's cut all the small talk and all the extra shit. How much the pussy cost? Yeah, is it $1,500?
That's what it sounds. That's literally what it sounds like, though. Like, you're paying to have sex with me on a trip. That's what these girls are making it sound like. And I will also confirm myself. I have been on vacation multiple times with other couples where each couple has paid their own way for excursions, for their trip, for all of it. Like you know what I mean? Obviously, we're on a resort, so food and everything's included. But excursions and the trip itself, they were paid for individually by the opposite person. Because again, when you're looking to build with someone, you're not looking to take all their money. That's not what you should be looking for. So
even when I went to my trip on Bali, with the girl, how we would do it, we would pay half. We would take turns. And some things we would pay half. So the certain things we pay half, and certain things we take turns. Buying food. I might got it. We might get some earlier on in the day. I might got it later on in the day. She might got it.
Yeah, and that's another way.
She might get it, and I might got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like even when we were in Niagara, like obviously if we're drinking, we're not driving, so we took Ubers, and it's like you call one, I call the other. You call one, I call the other, and like we would eat food there, and like most part I'm paying myself because it's just fast food stuff, but like we did go to a very fancy restaurant where it was like, I think it was like $300-400 total, and he's like, no, I got that, like that's a big bill, you know what I mean, and like this is a fancy dinner, this is my treat to you. Like, you know, so it's okay to pay for other stuff, like just don't be ungrateful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All in all, how I want to end this conversation is by saying that don't get caught up in internet semantics.
Yeah.
You will be left alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, one time I got told I had high standards because I expected the guy to pay for my food at the CNE after I got us free entry tickets and got us into the CNE for free.
Oh, that was I gave you free entry, right?
Yeah. And I used those tickets thinking he was gonna pay for my $7 slice of pizza, which he did.
Yeah. No, come on, you gotta leave that alone. That's a year ago. Come on, stop it.
I know, but I'm just saying it makes me laugh because you're telling me I have high standards. Is it that, or do you just not know what it means to fucking be a decent human being? Yeah. If I'm getting us free entry, like, I can't stand people, bro. I can't stand people. And look who's in a relationship now, so fuck you.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Stand on it. Stand on it. Hey, she's still going in. It's week 5 now. She's not come on a podcast without stepping on someone.
I think my boyfriend's rubbing off on me.
Oh man. Week 5, we going strong, man. That's what else is it? Yeah, if I was him, I would not want to go to the CNE because that's some bullshit. So if next year, if I'm with a girl and she's trying to go to the CNE, I will respectfully decline. It's like, baby, come on, we can do something else.
Why? Wait, why don't you want to go to the CNE?
Because I had bad experiences in the CNE, man. Stop it.
You what?
I had bad experience in the CNE. The last 2 years I was at the CNE. Remember that? Doing, stuff over there. I wasn't trying to. I've been at the CNE for work more than pleasure. And it giving me a bad taste.
I was really sad. I wanted to go this year, but I can't now. So next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, that's our episode. Sorry it's late, but we gave you some extra minutes.
Here's some extra minutes. All right. So if you enjoyed this episode of the Educated and Reckless podcast,
I can't cut that out the video. Oh, I can. It's just gonna look choppy. Okay, continue.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I fucked that up. I forgot the video.
Okay.
It's one point in. It's not like we have two. Yeah, this has been another episode of the Educated Reckless podcast with your host Apollo P and
No Better Nina.
And if you enjoyed that conversation, and if you enjoyed our reckless reckless take on things, then you know where you got to be next week.
Yes, sir. See you guys later.
Remember to like if you want to, and tell a friend if you want to. Just remember that the Educated and Reckless podcast, we're gonna get it in regardless.
And rate and subscribe. I want you guys to talk more shit about me. Remember the person called me a narcissist?
Okay, yeah.
I'm just following the narcissist narrative.
I'm trying to get pop. Oh, we have a link tree now.
Yeah.
Also, a link tree. So for people that are on our social media and are trying to find out the links to where we moving, shaking, and popping, or want to see videos of us on YouTube, now we have a link tree. Just go to the link tree and it gives a population. And we have a Facebook page as well.
Yeah. And we have an Instagram and a Twitter.
Yeah. Yes. So all that type of stuff. You go there.
See you guys.
Yeah, 2020 takeover.
Every time I say bye, you say something. Yeah. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye. This is good.